Hey there, what is going on? Welcome on back to the Deeper Dive. It is your host, Luke, and today we're going to talk about Velo Labs and Velo protocol in terms of the token, what has been going on in the past week. I know I haven't posted an update on here in a little while, but I have this video for you guys. As well, this week I will cover Axelar and as well share my thoughts on Zebek Network, so stay tuned for those videos. But let's get caught up on Velo. Getting into this post from @dgen_cowie on X, make sure to check him out. He posts some really good stuff about on-chain data. He shared this about SBI and ties to Velo. Now, in 2023, we know that SBI Digital Asset Holdings was going to participate for a second consecutive year in the Monetary Authority of Singapore Digital Asset Initiative alongside UBS, AG, and DBS in pilot repo trade. And interestingly enough, SBI acquired B2C2, in which we had roughly 1 month after this MAS Digital Asset Initiative announcement. On July 31st, B2C2, who was acquired by SBI, sent $1.6 million to the Velo team. On top of that, SBI has ties to Securitize, which we know has BUIDL. Now, Velo recently announced in the last year that BUIDL would be one of the things backing USDV. On top of that, 8 days after this announcement, with BUIDL and USDV, UOB made their second round of investment in Velo Labs. Now, this is where the ties get deep. UOB has strong ties to Project Guardian, which makes sense looking at this post of mine in which I found this from 2022. UOB partnered with HSBC and MarketNode on fully digital issuance of wealth products as part of a Monetary Authority of Singapore-led collaboration on asset tokenization, Project Guardian. So let me run you guys through this one more time. UOB made their initial investment in Velo in 2021. In 2022, UOB was partnered in this project to pilot fully digital issuance of wealth management products. Fast forward to 2023, SBI was selected to participate for a consecutive year in the Monetary Authority Digital Asset Initiative, and then B2C2, who is 100% acquired by SBI Digital Holdings back in 2020, sent $1.6 million to the Velo team 1 month after SBI was announced to be participating in this digital asset initiative. So those ties right there are pretty crazy. And if you haven't seen my video on Project Guardian before, I can share some information that I had previously found, in which we know that Project Guardian, obviously UOB was one of the contributors to this paper, in which this document highlighted a report predicting $16 trillion to be tokenized by 2030. And keep in mind, PLG by Velo Labs is going to be launched fairly soon, with ties to JTRO and KOTRA, which are both trade associations for Japan and South Korea. So we may have quite a few countries in the loop here that are already understanding of what is coming to this market, which is going to be especially advantageous for us, considering we need that if we want adoption quickly. All of this was extremely bullish to see. Shout out to Cowie for doing this research on chain and putting these press releases together. In the news within the last day, BTCC Exchange announced a listing of Velo and a few others. This is always good, bringing more exposure to the token, more ways for people to trade. It's all good. More news recently. BlackRock CEO Larry Fink says every stock, every bond, every fund, every asset can be tokenized. I replied and said PLG by Velo protocol is next up. On top of that, I have already shared with you guys that $867 trillion of value is ready to be disrupted by tokenization, and this is an estimate by the World Economic Forum in an article written by Chainlink. So in my opinion, while nothing I share is financial advice, expect every stock, every bond, every fund, every asset to be tokenized. It's simply a matter of time. On a final Velo update, a new staking pool was announced and already filled up as of today. So I hope for anyone that did stake that went very smoothly. On the topic of this post, I believe in April we will get an update on the virtual banking license in Thailand. Keep in mind, Lightnet is an applicant for the virtual banking license if you are unaware. Also keep in mind that Lightnet utilized Velo and technology from Velo Labs. On top of that, we know that PLG from Velo is not far from being introduced to the market. I've shared tons of reasons why Lightnet Group is extremely likely to be 1 out of 3 that are approved for the virtual banking license. And my best interpretation of what this will mean is that Velo's federated credit exchange will be used by an official regulated virtual bank in Thailand. Lightnet will have financial products backed by PLG, and this will bring tons of increased financial inclusion for people in Thailand through the virtual bank, and of course there will be more to come. I truly do believe that this is the beginning of a new era. If you would like to trade Velo, check out Caleb and Brown. The link is in the description. They are the broker that I personally use to trade spot positions. Please hit the like button, subscribe. Let me know what you think about any of this down below. I'm going to get back to my normal uploading schedule of every other day, assuming there is content to share. Thank you all for tuning in once again. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Forever bullish on Velo. Everything I see is so good coming from them. Peace.